Alright guys, this is Matthew coming at you again. This will be the first time after our big YouTube fiasco. I want to give a shout out and a thank you to Red Dragon Model Works. He helped me out quite a bit. I'm not sure if I got it right. Somehow I ended up with two Google Plus accounts. I have one in my given name. Then I have the one that's attached to my YouTube channel with my YouTube name. I went back to my YouTube settings and they said, you had 14 days to undo whatever you done. So I went back into that and I undone it. And then it was like it used to be. I couldn't comment, couldn't do nothing. So I'm going to have to learn to use, the way it comes. So I'm back and I signed back up. Well, when I signed back up for it, it gave me the option of using my YouTube name, which, of course, I took. So now I have a Google Plus with my YouTube name, and it kept my Google Plus with my given name. And stuff goes on both of them, so I'm not sure how all that works. Don't really care. I don't use it. My YouTube works best I can tell, just the way same as it used to. I comment the same. All my model or my subscribers' videos still go to my YouTube email on Yahoo. I do not have a Gmail account. I didn't have set one up. So that's all the same. And I have noticed there's a lot of my friends out there that are adding me to circles. I have no idea what a circle is, how to use it, what it does for me. I click it and hit whatever I'm supposed to hit, and it's happy, so I guess I'm happy about it. So if somebody wants to explain that to me, that would be fine. But other than that, everything's going along fine. So I thank you for that, Red Dragon. Then I've got the Mad Modeler. Comment for his last video of watching your backyard. I'm fortunate enough that the town I live in here in Indiana, we have the Auburn Cord Duesenberg Museum, which this town is where the Auburn cords were manufactured. We still got the buildings they were made in. There's a museum there. All that's still here. You can still see cars on the assembly line. Then at the other end of town, we have the World War II War Museum there in town that has an extensive collection of armor. The guy, Cruz, he used to own the Cruz Auction Park. He doesn't own it anymore. But he still owns a museum. He went overseas somewhere and bought an enormous amount of armor, jeeps, tanks, all that kind of stuff, put it in there. And then about a mile from that, which all this is within a mile of my house, we have the Air Museum, which has the old planes was used in the wars and stuff. Different type airplanes, all that's there. So I'm fortunate enough to have 3 nice museums right here in town. I haven't really done armor as of yet. I done this trumpeter tank. I believe I showed this once before. I haven't painted it or anything. It's just raw styrene. It had like 500 pieces. Nothing fit. I don't think fit right. It's his first tank I ever done. I stuck it together in a matter of days. I don't know what that is. In a matter of days. Didn't think it fit well enough that I was even going to worry about painting it. Some of the stuff just didn't fit at all. I assumed there's a great deal of filling and sanding and all that has to go along with it. You know, I still watch, you know, Storm and all those guys online that build these things. I am starting to get a little more interested in them, but we will see how that goes. I do have a couple of airplanes there that are unstarted. I might do an airplane at some point, but I'm still playing around with this little thing. I did scratch the idea of this, as Chevy Cheeseburger would know, being from Tennessee, and I was born and raised in West Virginia. All he needs is a nice big old oak tree and a piece of chain, come along, and you know, you've got you an engine hoist right there. So that's what I'm going for. I just went to the backyard and cut me off a nice little tree branch. And of course, this is my piece of chain. I think I showed that I bought. I've still got to get that attached up in the tree. Then we'll have the engine hanging from that. You know, it's being put in the car. And I'm still toying over the fact of, do I want to put this motor in that car, or just build the stock motor and grind it all up real good, like maybe the motor blowed or something, and you know, they're just pulling it out to do whatever it is they're going to do to it. So you guys kind of let me know what you think, which motor you think I should go with. Let me grab something here real quick. I can't send. I sent that to John. I was going to grab another motor and lay it there. I thought about building the kit motor, you know, and just having it, I don't know, maybe laying beside the car, and then having this hanging there to go in. I don't know. I'm kind of stalled out for right now. You guys let me know on that. And back to Red Dragon. The clippers he was showing, I do have a pair. They are tremendous. I have that pair, and I have the next smaller pair. And then I have a pair that's even smaller than that yet. Then I keep a small little pair of just side cutters. I mean, you can see how small they are, on hand to cut, you know, the thicker sprue. So they do work great. And for us car builders, let me grab something here. These curved ones, they fit perfect. You know, when you're trying to trim the pieces off the wheels, you know, the curve fits the wheel. So when you trim it off, if I can get it where you can see it, it trims it with the curve. So they are great. So wow, we're up 10 minutes. And then I believe it was Detroit Muscle had mentioned he uses the popsicle sticks with the sandpaper. I've been doing that for quite a while. The only thing different I use is the 3M foam tape. And that gives you a little bit of cushioning, lets it contour just a little bit, you know, lets it mold over things. And I keep them numbered, and I go from 400 all the way to 2,000. And that, you know, I keep 2 of each on hand. That way I don't have to stop and make one up. You know, they're there, readily available. I keep a little cup of water. You know, they last so much longer, you know, by using them wet. And you can see the stuff that's on them, but by the time when you wet them, most of it comes right off. And then the foam will help, keep it moist and lets it work. Then when I'm done with it, I just lay it back down onto my paper towel. Dries out, doesn't hurt nothing. You can see my water, you see all this stuff swirling. That's all the plastic that just came off of the sanding paper. I keep that rinsed out occasionally. So yeah, you guys let me know. Make sure you receive this message, that it goes through okay, and let me know what you think, what motor I should go with. And thanks again to all you guys, and have a good day.